Alright, what's up, boys? So today, this is going to be a good one and one that I'm excited to record because this fight here won me $830 and I'll explain why. But just to give some context behind it, this was an ESFL held tournament sponsored by 1v1me, and the winner of the tournament got $400. I had to play Max, better known as God Ate My Pig, and Winter in the first two rounds, and now I'm in the final against Dirty Dave. So it was a best of five, and right now I'm going to show the last fight of the series, but it was 2-2 heading into this one. So all the money on the line. Yeah, an intense one. So basically why I won 730, sorry, was I actually put $500 on myself on the 1v1me website. I profited $330, and then I had won $400 from just winning the tournament. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, like I said, just to give some context behind it, this was Dirty Dave. It is 1-1. Or it is 2-2. So this is the last fight of the series. He is Islam Makhachev. I'm Charles Oliveira. That was the whole matchup, the entire fights, the 4 fights before this one. Charles versus Islam as well. So yeah, let's get into it. It was a fun one now. This was very intense. You have to think so many, not only was there 400 to win, but I had also placed 500 on myself. So I know in the last fight I had won this. So he went 1-0 up. I went 1-1. He went 2-1. I then went 2-2. Now, so I have won the last one, having a bit of momentum. I did find a lot of success last fight as well, and we start with a drop early. So yeah, I realised working the body and kind of tagging him up and being patient and trying to drag the fight using my long rangey strikes with olives is definitely the way to go. So you can see me landing them teep kicks early, jab straight, lead hook. That was definitely my most used combination in this whole entire set, and the teep kick was nasty. I think Charles has a really high level rear teep. Slip stash straight, which he was doing a lot, but also I just couldn't abandon it. Slip straights don't do enough damage to warrant me stop trying to, throw them pressure and strikes with the jabs. So I do start off with a knockdown really early, which I was really happy about, but he gets a takedown. It was a nice quick one. See if we can kind of get off the bottom. Dave obviously known for being a really good grappler here. We get him into top half guard now, so what a way to start the round, and just kind of settle in early, considering all the nerves heading into the final fight, and I've started as well as I have here. He has all the grapple advantage right now though, so I do have to be very careful if he tries to flip me or possibly take half guard. But no, he goes for half guard and I say no, and I get into top mount. What a way to, like I said, start off this final fight for $400, and then yeah, my own 500 on the line. So yeah, not only did I just win 730, but the risk was winning nothing and losing 500. Here we go, just raining some ground and pound down. I also do have really good top mountain oil, so I was able to keep Dave here for the vast duration of the round. And you should think this fight should be smooth sailing from here on out. Started with stun, got a knockdown. In top mount, dominating with a minute to go. But as you'll see here, as in the whole set, it was a roller coaster, an absolute roller coaster of just him beating me up, then me getting a knockdown, then him getting a knockdown, and then yeah. So yeah, don't tune out just yet, because this fight has a lot of twists and turns yet to come. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Now, I could have went for a submission here. I was so close to finishing him. That really hurt, to be honest, to see me not getting the finish there. But what a way to start this fight off. I was really, really disappointed I couldn't get the finish. But like I said, dominant, 22 significant, 65 total. Stun and a knockdown. So let's head into this next round. Had some confidence under me, but like I said, the fights were roller coasters, and I knew that, and you'll just see why now. Him with a jab straight, hits me with a jab hook. Him with a jab straight, lead hook. Does nothing, hits me with a lead hook uppercut. Both trying to tag each other from the outside, kind of. Counter's no good there. him with a jab straight lead hook, and he hits me with a rear uppercut. But if you notice there, my jab straight lead hook basically did not register. It done no damage. And I thought, no way I can lose and go out like this. And he does get a takedown on top of that. I mean, he shouldn't have even had that knockdown in the first place. And then not only did he get the knockdown, he ended up getting a takedown after and being in side control with Islam Makhachev. Now, thankfully, we do recover full guard here. I am also keeping an eye on that, you know, kind of cut meter on his eye. Because it is kind of, you know, getting kind of amber, darky orange. So, and we do get into a top position again now. He tries to go for the half guard bottom Kimura, but we are wise to it. I had actually played Dave earlier in the week, and he was really good with that. So yeah, I had to make sure I was careful. We get into side control here. Probably should have opted for top mount, but I feel like he was going to be quick on that denial on top mount. He escapes. The MS was a little high, so it was kind of tough to, you know, get consistent denials, especially in positions like side control. But top mount, where you can't really build GA, I was having my way with him. Now he does opt to go sprawl here, which is interesting. I hadn't been working his body too much. I was at the start of the round and a lot in the last fight, but one thing I kind of had an issue with myself doing was when I kind of got a head held lead, I did just, oh, but here we go, get a stun. He does pull back on that lead uppercut. When I found myself getting a stun after some really good body work or whatever, I just target the head down and I'd kind of abandoned the body, and it made the fight much harder for myself. Because look, I'm just standing in his face. I'm not using my range. I'm not using my longer strikes with Charles as I should be. I should be putting him on the back foot, jabbing him, but no, I'm standing in front of his face. I just eat a rear uppercut there and I eat another one. I mean, that has to be one of the most stupid plays I have done. Really, like I said, just letting him back into this fight. He's now broken my nose and made a cut onto my eye. So yeah, just made this fight unnecessarily hard for myself. Really in the driver's seat in the first round. Then that 1-2 lead hook didn't land in the second. Or not land enough anyways. And then I just stand in front of his face, not using my, you know, advantage. I'm not dragging this fight out. There we go, get another stun. He is on death's door. The rear hook doesn't land for some reason. And he survives by the skin of his teeth. I was trying to kind of get a knockdown here at the end of the round. Try and maybe seal the victory before the round ends. But don't get anything just yet. So yeah, as you see, he took that second round there with 2 knockdowns compared to only my 2 stuns. He had some nice top control. I think I was on top for a little bit longer. Hit him with the respect there, because after we had, you know, played 4 fights together and, you know, went 2-2 and now we're 1 apiece on the rounds, that's how you know somebody's evenly matched. Hit him with a jab, leans into the uppercut. I stand in his face once again though, making the fight just difficult for myself. I get a stun. The jab didn't land for some reason, and he's able to get that, and I was crushed. I thought, how has he been able to get that takedown so instantly? It was literally near instantaneous, almost like a spear. But no. But well done by Dave, to be honest. Puts himself in a really nice position here. But I do get side control. And I'm thinking this should be it. This should be the end of the fight. I try and get top mount, but he's very wise to it. Builds up a lot of GA. I fake north-south. But he gets sprawl anyways. There was a couple of times in this fight I really could have sealed the victory, and I do not. Like when I had max grapple advantage in the last round and I went from side control instead of top mount. And now here's where it really goes all downhill, ladies and gentlemen. I go for a top mount, which is obvious I want to get top mount, and then I go for a rear naked choke, but I go for top mount again. I don't go for the submission, I chase the position, and it's obvious. And now Dave is in a dominant position. He's raining down ground and pound. He's getting denials. He's raining elbows down. The cut on my eye is only worsening. As you can see, he's opened up another one, I think, on the other side of my face now. He denies my full guard attempt again. Denies my sprawl again. I don't know how I can come back from this, to be honest. I have literally little to no head health, and you'll see I'm going to have even less here in the next minute or so. But yeah, I just kept messing up with my side control. As well as that, I I couldn't, undeniable. I was just messing that up, and as well as that, I should have been spamming sprawls, so he just couldn't get any damage off. Because when you go, when you kind of like spam the sprawl transition and your opponent's forced to deny it, you know, you kind of gas your opponent out. But right now, Dirty Dave could have went knee on belly. He could have finished this fight. He could have went crucifix. He could have finished this fight. But no, he opts to just keep hammering them elbows in. Like I said, he could have went knee on belly and probably finished this fight. But I think he was just trying to make sure I don't slip out of side control and don't have any chance to win it. But you'll see here, 1:05 left on the clock. The doctor could step in and stop this at any time. But we finally make it out of side control. Massive stamina advantage, so we go for side control here. He goes for the sprawl. We get the denial. And we posture up a knee on belly. It's our only chance here. We get a stun. He has no stamina. And we get the finish. Oh, honestly, just goosebumps watching this. Even rewatching it. It was just such an amazing set as a whole. You know, 2-2. Comebacks in every fight from either one of us. And then it was only right it ended in that way. You know, I was dominating. Then he was dominating, and then I got to finish. So yeah, it's never over until it is over. But yeah, definitely some mistakes from my end there. I could have wrapped the fight up a lot earlier, and then Dave could have wrapped the fight up there. But hey, I'm just thankful I am the victor, and I was the 1v1 me champion. I did take home a total of $730, including the bet that I had made on myself. So not only did I win that money, but I also did not lose my 500, which was huge. So yeah, here we go. Charles getting the belt wrapped around him. The champion. Beautiful stuff. I'm really happy with it. Just a really nice set. Fair play to Dave as well. Played clean the whole time. And yeah, just such a great watch. I really do recommend, if you haven't already seen the entire set, go onto the ESFL Gaming's channel and re-watch our most recent set. I was the main event. So yeah, just scroll towards the end there. As you're seeing, Dave, 3 out of 4 takedowns there, 5 stuns, 1 knockdown I had. I just could not get the kill. It was really good at just surviving there, and then he had 2 knockdowns. That was just due to my pure stupidity. Yeah, there we go. If you have liked, a like would be appreciated. If you haven't already subscribed, would be much recommended that you do so. Yeah, what an awesome set. Fair play to Dave once again. Took home $730 from that fight. So yeah, if you have liked, once again, do all that good stuff, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. And I do have, you know, a membership if you want to get trained up by me and, you know, be taking tournaments home like this. So yeah, and that'll be that. Appreciate you all for watching once again. Peace out.